Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
How long can a hospital wait to send you a bill? You go to the emergency room, get treated, and then you hear nothing for months, maybe even a year or more. Suddenly, a massive bill appears in your mailbox. Your first thought is probably, is this even legal? The answer is frustratingly complex, but in many cases, yes, it is. There's a huge misconception about this, often centered on a term called timely filing. You might have heard that hospitals have to bill within 90 days or a year. That's true, but timely filing rules apply to the deadline the hospital has to bill your insurance company, not you. This deadline is part of the contract between the hospital and the insurer. If the hospital misses the deadline, the insurance company can refuse to pay, but that's a dispute between them. The real question is the deadline for billing you, the patient. There is no single federal law that sets a specific time limit, like 1 year, for a hospital to send you a bill. Instead, this is governed by your state's statute of limitations on debt. This is the legal time window a creditor has to sue you to collect an unpaid debt. This time limit varies dramatically depending on where you live. In some states, the statute of limitations for debt on a written contract might be 3 or 4 years. In other states, it could be 6 or even 10 years. The clock for this statute of limitations usually starts ticking from the date of service, the day you actually receive the medical care. So, if you live in a state with a 6-year statute of limitations, a hospital could technically wait 5.5 years to send you the very first bill, and it would still be a legally enforceable debt they could take you to court over. So what should you do if you receive a surprisingly old medical bill? First, don't just ignore it. Second, immediately look for the date of service. This is the most important piece of information on the bill. Then, do a quick online search for the statute of limitations on debt for your specific state. If the date of service is older than your state's limit, the debt is considered time-barred. This is a critical term. It means a debt collector can still contact you and ask you to pay, but they cannot legally sue you for the money. If you tell them in writing not to contact you, they must stop. Also, a time-barred debt cannot be legally added to your credit report. Knowing the difference between an insurance timely filing deadline and your state's statute of limitations is the key to protecting yourself from these shocking, delayed bills. I hope this information helps you understand your rights a little better. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content that helps you navigate your finances in healthcare.